I have no record of infidelity or domestic violence. I walked away from my marriage. Actor Bolanle Ninalowo shed more light on his recent divorce. Guys, please do not forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, comment and share, and please do click on that notification bell so you get notified when I post a new video. Thank you.
RCD Hot on News Media.
In an interview, oh god, it's very funny because the same person that did an interview and admitted that he cheated on his wife several times is the same person that is saying that there's no record of infidelity in his marriage. That domestic violence part, I might believe that one, but that infidelity part, he solely admitted it by himself. There's even evidence. I will show you guys the video later after I allow you guys to watch the video of this recent interview that he did. He should stop. For me, we all know he's hurt. Obviously he is. There's no woman in her right senses when a man is doing well, like they solely said in the interview, he's good looking, he's successful, he's hardworking, that will just walk away. There's something there, and I know the woman will never come out to say anything. She will never come out. That's just the bad thing about this whole thing, because if the woman were to come out and say something, you guys will also see things from her own perspective, because he said he walked away. Like, if you're doing everything right, I don't see why maybe she should be giving you attitude or whatever, because the first time you guys had a breakup is because you could not keep it in your pants. You could not. So it's the same eye I'm using to look at the situation, that it probably might be your fault that this whole marriage crumbled. Let me allow you guys to watch the interview, and after the interview I'll allow you guys to watch the video which he admitted to cheating on his wife several times. One thing that people don't know is that when you hurt somebody, like even if you have an injury and the injury heals, there will still be scars to remind you of that injury. It's easier to forgive than to forget, because forgetting, like, is planted in your head. How can you forget? You can forgive, but to forget is hard. And before a woman will leave you, you know that she has tried all her best. And it's not the day that a woman decides to leave you, that's the day that she has already made up her mind. She already made up her mind since. She's just waiting to see if you will change. But if you don't, she's leaving. And the first thing, when a woman wants to leave a man, the first thing that a woman does is to emotionally detach herself from the man. If the man is wise, he will notice. Except he's not wise, he's not observant, he will not.
Please, can you explain to us this your look now? Does that make you a woman, or it's just the look God has blessed you with?
He has worked very hard to.
The truth has no lies in it. Number one. And number two is you can't wear a mask for 6 months, not to even say a year or 5 years. You're all ladies, and you're journalists. And I know you guys are everywhere in the blogs and everything. In the past 5, 6 years, 7 years, have you heard of infidelity about me?
Never.
Have you heard of domestic?
Never.
That answers your question. And if you have a woman, any kind of woman in today's world, where people must be heard, a woman as beautiful that you saw, that I celebrated. First of all, none of you guys knew that woman until I brought her out to celebrate her. Everything you celebrate today is of me celebrating a woman. She is not a star. She became a star through me.
Through your love.
Through my love. So get that fact very clear. When I meet another woman tomorrow and I fall in love, I would do exactly the same thing. I am a lover.
When you wrote your post about the breakup, it was an emotional post. It wasn't a post of respect our privacy, this is over. You wrote, like, I've done my best. For you to know how.
Yes, follow you. Yes, ma'am.
I will quote you.
Hey.
You said, God.
I have goosebumps.
You see.
You asked God to reward you if you've done good and if you've done bad. You know, so for me, it was deep. Even me, it was deep. So when you say you're healing, I want to understand what that journey has been.
Healing, for me, began when I realized and discovered that there was a name for something I was experiencing for years. And when I realized the name and I started educating myself, I began to heal. The next woman that I get involved with will love me. Why? Because I love me.
In looking around and trying to make a choice, how is it for you? Because for me, I feel like you'll be distracted by, so many people.
I will not be looking. Let me tell you something. I don't know what kind of people you meet. I'm a very special kind of person.
Wow.
I'm anointed. I'm graceful. I'm very spiritual. My ex-wife was not a mistake in my life. It was divine. And the next woman I will meet will also be divine. You cannot have a destination without a journey. And I'm journeying through life. I'm not interested in meeting a million women, but when I see the woman, I will know.
So, it's hard, sorry again, it's hard for a woman to have a man like you and walk away. And the reason why I say that, because you're good looking, you're successful, you're a celebrity. Because for a woman to just say, you know what, I'm walking away from this.
I think you should ask, did she walk away or did he walk away?
I'm just, well, either way. Because she was just equally hot.
How do you know?
Okay.
Well,
She's
what I have seen,
assuming,
what I have
especially
seen
since they
on my
look alike.
telephone. I'm using not telephone, what's it called again?
Your phone.
My phone.
Have you seen anything from her?
What I'm saying, the point I'm trying to make is that for both of you to walk away from each other, that thing must be really, really sensitive. So I'm asking,
What makes you think we walked away from each other? I walked away.
You walked away.
Yes. See, a lot of people call God for what God has nothing to do with.
TD Jake says God provides trees, doesn't make furniture.
Exactly. So I needed to take time back to see what I had done to her. The years when I was feeling like I was still young and cheating all day, breaking her heart and everything, to the years where, okay, I wasn't there and just pursuing my dreams. But I forgot that this was a human being that was taking records.
Yeah.
And taking experiences of her life as well. So I became somebody that she didn't recognize anymore at some point, and I couldn't even call her to pick up the phone. And the same woman I had so much control over, I had no control over anymore because she outgrew me. You know what I mean? So to get that restored and to achieve that back, I needed to go back and start afresh. Detox and clear everything that I have done and seen. And you know, it's a process, man.
Yeah.
It's a process. And a lot of people keep failing because they keep jumping from one thing to another. You need to take time, sit back and see why you got it wrong. Leave that thing. Take the pain. A lot of people don't want to start because they don't want to be seen starting from the bottom. Go back to the bottom. That's what happened to me. I had to go back to start there. And from there I started to see, I made a lot of mistakes, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Now, the good news, I like the fact that you and your wife got back together. You know, that was a restoration process.
Right.
How did that happen? So I know you had the solitude, and then you confronted yourself, and you admitted where you'd gone off the rails, where you'd why she outgrew you. So how do you not do the process of getting her back?
First is God. First I prayed. I cried myself to God. You know, I acknowledged everything I did wrong to God, not to her. I submitted myself and I did what God wanted me to do. Humble. If the Spirit told me to prostrate and beg at that moment, then that's what I do. See, there is no generality in marriage. It's significant and unique to people. Right. My situation is different from your situation. Right. If I have to crawl in the gutter to beg my wife, that's what I'll do if I know the value of my wife to me. If something is valuable to you, I've never seen a man lose something valuable to him. Never. There was hundreds of people who try to interfere to settle it. It never worked. When I asked everybody and showed God that nobody mattered, and he was the only one.
Yeah.
I prayed over and over, cried myself to him, did whatever I could do when I had to do it. But one thing I'll tell you is that the day God restored my wife and I, nobody was involved. It was just a phone call.
Let's read people's reaction in the comment section. But why am I smelling pride from it? Carry your shoulder down. Wasn't he the one that granted interview before saying he cheated? Abi na me? not hear well. Lack accountability, good as smear campaign, seek extreme validation, extremely self-righteous, SMH. His pride is something else. The ex-wife really tried to be able to put up with this for years. This is irritating to watch. I wish his ex-wife well. I can't imagine sitting with a bunch of women to discuss my relationship. Kai. Omo, the wife really tried though, cause what's the high and lofty mightiness he's oozing out? I smell pride and hastiness. When you talk too much, you start to lie. Now, the man can remarry a sweet girl while the ex-wife will see another man that cheat or have wife already, eventually use her for second wife. Acting like he did the wife a favor, she must have gone through a lot. This is why I respect Jim Mike. Own your SHIT and move on. But you, Nino, said you cheated on your wife countless times and she forgave you. Now woman dey lose sha. Oga rest, stop seeking validation. We not care. Now you announce divorce. Now you still dey drop small talks. Your ex haven't even said anything at all. Move on quietly. That's a narcissist behavior. Zuaike, you men sef. See pride though, this is a narcissist behavior. Thank you for watching my video. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, share and hit the notification bell. And please do kindly leave your comments in the comment section below.